Hello, this is Sheri Ann Richerson from ExperimentalHomesteader.com, and this is the SupraCute Desserts Food Grade Flexible Silicone Mat. It is also called a Chablon, and what we're going to be doing today is making some chocolate desserts. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I am using a cutting board here. You can use a pastry mat if you have one. I do not. I'm just going to kind of wet it down very lightly. Okay. And then I'm going to take this texture sheet, and I do want it with the texture side up. I'm going to lay it on there, and the point of the water is just so it sticks. And then I'm going to take this tool, because I don't have a small roller, and I just want to kind of press very lightly. If I had a roller, I'd just be rolling it along. But I kind of want to press very lightly just to make sure the sheet is making good contact. Okay. And then I'm going to take the back of the Chablon mat, and I'm just going to kind of wipe it off. I'm just going to lay it over here because I don't want to get water on the texture sheet. I just want to kind of wipe the back of the Chablon mat off, and I'm going to lay that very carefully on top of the texture sheet like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I did get a little bit of water on the top here, which I really did not want, but such is life. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pre-melted chocolate, and I'm just going to kind of scoop it on here like this. I know that's probably not enough, but I want to kind of spread it out and not waste a whole lot. Okay. I don't really want, I've got parchment paper under this, but I'm not really wanting a huge mess to clean up and a lot of waste on this. Okay. So I'm going to need a little more chocolate right there and up in this area. Okay. This is the first time that I have done this, by the way, so I don't expect it to turn out perfectly. Okay. Then I'm just going to take this extra chocolate and I'm going to try to kind of scoop it up. Or maybe just pull it over to the side here. That might actually work better than trying to scoop it up, because I want these desserts to be really smooth on top. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. Okay. And then when I'm satisfied, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes and let it chill. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. This is just out of my refrigerator, and we're going to lift it up. See what happens. I want to be kind of gentle here because, again, this is my first time doing this. Seems like maybe that one could have handled a little longer than 10 minutes, but we'll see, because most of them seem like they're okay. I could probably just rip this up, but like I said, I really don't want to tear this up. It seems like the chocolate is still just a little soft. Okay. Yeah, as I'm getting where the chocolate was a little thicker even after 10 minutes, it's just a little bit soft. But the mold is coming off just fine. I did break one of the little chocolates, as you can see. And I think what I'm going to do is just set this back in the refrigerator for a couple more minutes and let this harden a little more. Okay, so I put this back in the refrigerator for about 5 more minutes. And as you can see, these are coming off. I'm trying to be very careful here. I do think I smudged them just a little bit. That was just inexperience and the chocolate sliding around. But they are still very, very pretty. I did break that one in half. And with a little bit of practice, this could definitely be perfected. So just be sure they're really good and cold. And this is probably my most perfect one. So very, very
Okay,
pretty.
so these are the finished unmolded candies that I made with this Chablon mold. This is dark chocolate. However, what I wanted to tell you is, for those of you who work with Isomalt, you can use Isomalt in these molds. And not only that, by cooling your Isomalt to 170 degrees, you can also use these pretty transfer papers on it. So this is unmolded. I found that about 20 minutes was the right length of time for my particular refrigerator to make sure that the molds came off well and that the candy had a shiny appearance like it should. So the ones that are messed up, I was just trying to unmold too soon, because you can see how very nice this one is that I had waited on. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great night.